Your Comedy Minute number 64. Happy Memorial Day. I've already got three of my favorite people here. I got Yellow Feet, Purple Bananas 37. I've got the YouTube commenter. Both of them are from Ohio, and I got AO7 Pictures. And Alex is from Florida, and I have a Florida story and I have an Ohio story for you tonight. Happy Memorial Day. I always start, for those of you who don't know, I always start with the Webwater Credo. Work hard, rock hard, eat hard, sleep hard, grow big, wear glasses if you need them. 9,954 subscribers. 4,444,664 views. In a perfect world, I'll hit 10,000 subscribers and 4.5 million or more views. I would love that. So anything you do to help me, I appreciate it. I want to do a special shout out to Alfonso's Landscaping here in York, Pennsylvania. I called Alfonso on Saturday. I'm not in the best. I told Yellow when you started, Yellow asked me how I'm doing. Oh, I guess Memorial Day, I should probably take off my hat. There you go. There you go, kids. Stand up and do a Pledge of Allegiance. You know, when I was a kid, we used to have to do that. But anyway, I want to do a shout out to Alfonso. And since it's Memorial Day, I want to also think about my grandfather. He was the kind of guy, he never let any, he held on to everything. He died holding a hand grenade in the war. Why did the baby cross the road? He didn't. He got hit by a car. I know. Brent Rivera, a California man, spent $20,000 on a doghouse for his dog. $20,000 for a doghouse. Now wait. It has a refrigerator, a little mini fridge. It has a bed. And wait for it. It has a TV that has nothing but squirrel videos. Just squirrels. I'm not shitting you. I'm not shitting you. Brent Rivera, California man, he spent $20,000 buying his dog a bed. It's oh wait, let me. He was a two-time. I know. Hey, now I should have done. I did. Hey, look. If you're pissed off at me, I did salute the flag. I'm doing what I can here, kids. I'm like a hemophiliac in a razor blade factory, especially with what I got going on here. What does a wooden dog say? Bark. For Yellow and for the YouTube commenter, a boy in Ohio swallowed 40 gumballs. 40 gumballs. Yes, 40 gumballs. He had stomach trouble, diarrhea. He had emergency surgery. He had removed gumballs. I thought about it. Let's thank God he didn't fart, bubble. I'm sorry. 40 gumballs. Kid in Ohio. Not kidding you. I dreamt about a 300 game. I woke up with one pin standing. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Now, this, for you guys, a lot of you younger guys aren't going to even appreciate this, but I saw this last night and I was I was kind of perplexed. State Farm, you've seen the commercials. They have tons of them. They announced last night or yesterday they're not going to insure any more homes in California. Oh, hey, YouTube commenter, go ahead and expound on that if you'd like. I'm going to come up for air. Yeah, no, it's a major win for that company. AO7, you're probably right. I don't want to get too serious, but no, it's the high cost of rebuilding and the wildfires and shit like that. State Farm said, but I did think, because that's the way my mind works. If you live in California and you have a home, can you imagine what you're paying for insurance? Holy shit! If State Farm is there, not in California. We're not there. We don't do California anymore. A couple named their daughter June, July, August. They call her Summer for short. A Pennsylvania man, true story, Jordan Hurst, 22-year-old Pennsylvania man from my neck of the woods. I don't just pick on you on Ohio or Joker's here. I'm so glad you're here, Joker. You know what? I will tonight. I promise you. Maybe, I'll tell you what. I do this all the time, and I get mad at myself because I don't see what you guys are saying. Let's have a terrible day, but I'm happy I came here. Joker, I'm sorry to hear that. I want to actually take the time. Go figure. Hey, how does the picture and sound look? Starting soon. Yeah, I'm here. What is? Yeah, my buddy Alex 07, AO7, Florida. My condolences, sir. Didn't think I'd be here, would you? No, Joker. But I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad each and every one of you are here, or you watch it back. I'm just trying to. Here's tonight. I did in blue tonight. I was red, white, and blue. I'm just trying to make people laugh, but also I want to make sure that I acknowledge these people that take the time. Only in Cali. Yeah, oh my God, whatever. Yeah, I don't want to blow by it though. Farting bubbles. Yeah, that's what I thought. David Snowden's here. Oh my God. Should I do it, David? Sound is good and picture is better on cell than large TV. Well, of course, you rat prick. You'll pick at everything. David picks at everything. No, I love Kim Snowden. David Snowden. Can't you see we got a goddamn situation, you asshole? I'm sick of David Snowden. I'm so sick of David Snowden. By the way, David Snowden did the logo and the shirts. He did everything. He's helped make your Comedy Minute the dog and pony show that it is. Pennsylvania man Jordan Hurst is where we stopped. Jordan is a 22-year-old man. I saw this on the news last night. Right hand to God. Jordan got drunk with his buddies. He says he doesn't remember anything after 7 p.m. till 4 the next morning. Jordan was charged with child endangerment because they found the baby with a pacifier taped to its mouth. The baby had a pacifier taped to its mouth. Now, he says he doesn't remember doing it, but now, quiet, keep quiet, I said, bitch, break out the tape, put some tape on that, shut that baby up for shit's sake. Hey, like I said, AO7 from Florida and YouTube commenter in yellow. I don't just pick on Ohio and Florida. I pick on Pennsylvania as well. We have our own. I told you the sheep. We have York, Pennsylvania, where the men are men and so are the women. My mother used to say, "Why can't you be more like your cousin Jimmy?" I said, "Mom, Jimmy's dead." now, kids, I saw this. This is true. let me come up for a second. Yeah, people crazy. I'm gonna take 2 sips. Happy Memorial Day. Seriously, thank you. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you guys have a good time. We got a lot to go yet. We got a little more. We got a little more. And David, screw you. I think the picture's getting better and better. I think the sound is. I got a new microphone supposedly coming. Hopefully, Mark McIntyre says he's going to give me a microphone, then I can hopefully. I don't want to wear a. I don't know. Shoot, I don't know. Whatever. I did see this story this morning, and I thought it was perfect fodder for a YouTube Live. In 2006, Facebook started. Now, when Facebook started in 2006, a lot of parents took pictures of their little kids. Do the math. Those kids are now adults. And those kids are real pissed off. What in the hell were you thinking? Imagine, AO7, any of you, now you have a situation because you're 18 and there's a picture of you on Facebook with your little bipper hanging out. The only reason I bring it up and why I thought it was so funny, 17 years later, it starts, kids 2 or 3. Mom, did you post that picture of me with my schnitz hanging out? Hey, Yellow, you know what? Part of the reason that I bring it up too is that nowadays people shoot pictures of their kids and they don't give a shit. They just, come on, Junior, jump. Jump, Junior. For God's sakes, we'll get more TikTok views. Jump. We have to go. Scotty needs to what? You know what? Anything that David Stone says tonight, just divide it in half and then divide it in half again. And then you'll have the truth. The honest to God. What do you call a short article about circumcision? A snippet. Kohl's is in trouble. Like Target, like Bud Light, Kohl's is in trouble because they put out a onesie. A little pride onesie. I do think, now again, I've made it real clear that I'm not, I don't give, and when I finish with the last story and my thoughts at the end, you'll figure it out that I'm not, as far as the onesie, I do think that, a baby should be able to decide whether it's, even if you're gay or whatever. Let your child decide. Don't put it. I bought a bottle of Prevagen. I can't remember where I put it. It seems like every week I'm doing a story about somebody putting something up their butt. A 30-year-old Iranian man had to have emergency surgery. Again, I'm not making this stuff up. I couldn't make this stuff up. Because he had a deodorant can up his tuchus. 30-year-old Iranian man had a deodorant can stuffed up. Now, I could understand if it was a stick deodorant because it says push up from the bottom. You know, you push up. And he got confused. You know, it's a can. He stuffed. My friend Chris on Instagram always says nothing goes in your butt. I'm sorry. I just I did think, you know, in all honesty, let me take a sip of something, and I want to be honest here, okay? Because unlike our government and everything else, I believe in total transparency. My whole life, you can see the last 3.5 years of my life. Just go to YouTube and just start at the beginning. But I personally, now David Snowden, but I personally don't want anything in my tuchus. No. But I think of all these stories I'm seeing, if you're going to put something in your tuchus, get a handle. Get some kind of, you pull it back out. Don't put anything in there that you can't. I mean, I'm trying to help. Not that I would do it, but if you're going to, I'm sorry. I should have done it. That's it. We're closing the show. You can't. I just honestly, right hand to God, if you're going to stick something up your butt, wouldn't you want some kind of handle to pull it back out of your butt? For God's sakes. Poor David. David's, hey, Joker, David's nickname is FN. Oh, I'm gonna do a joke at Joker 2, and then I'm gonna what does I don't even know if I can do it. What noise does a squashed bee make? B flat. Jenna Barbie. This is the last story. I'm gonna do one more story. I'm gonna leave you with a really, really terrible joke. I thank you all. Let me I'll tell you what, I'll do it at the end. Wondering what Scotty, we need answers. Where? Which question? I'll tell you what, YouTube comment, because I'll tell you what, YouTube comment, I'm going to give part of it away. If you can, anyone that can do it, I want to know before I do the last part, I want to know when the show MASH, M-A-S-H, came on the air. I think it's in the 70s. Alan Alda and, but MASH. I want to know when MASH came on the air. Because I think it's important to, like Kohl's, where people in Target and Bud Light, if you watch Friday's live, I said how I actually feel bad for Target employees. I went through it when I worked at Lowe's where, why isn't he wearing a mask? Well, I couldn't give a shit, lady. I'm trying not to die myself. But so I kind of feel for the employees of Target and Lowe's and Kohl's and whatever, where they have to deal with people that are ape shit crazy. And when I hit the last story, a matter of fact, I think we're up on it. And Alex, if you're still here, AO7, Jenna Barbie is a 5th grade teacher in Florida. And she was under investigation. Her school had a investigation. And I don't know. And by the way, if anyone can tell me when MASH is, because I want to finish with it. She's under investigation, or they say now it's closed. So I don't know if it's what the ramifications are for Jenna Barbie. First off, let me just say this: if you have a name that Barbie, nothing should happen to you. Nothing. Bambi Nothing. If your name is Barbie or Bambi, you're good. If you're a police officer and you pull someone over named Barbie or Bambi, you have to let them go. You just have to. Barbie, I can't. Bambi, I can't. Just let them go. Just let them go. Was on from 72. Okay, good. I'm glad. Thank you, David. David, I'm glad you did that because this is important. Although I love doing comedy, I think it's also that it's important that it's factual, and everything I do when I hold up the set list and you said you want to answer YouTube commenter. Yeah, I'm not going to say something like this girl, Jenna Barbie in Florida. Jenna showed the Disney movie Stranger, what's it called? Let me make sure I get it right. Strange World. Jenna showed this movie Strange World to her 5th grade class. And she got reprimanded, and there was this, investigation into her as a teacher. Now, I've never seen Disney's movie Strange World. I don't know anything about it. But apparently, there's one gay character in this movie, and she's in a shitload of trouble. And the reason that I asked about MASH, stop avoiding it, Scotty. Wait, no, I'm not. MASH, in 1972 through whatever, it dawned on me this week, there was a character on MASH named Klinger. And Klinger dressed up in women's clothing. And, I just watched it. I didn't give it. Klinger's crazy. So I think, and I'm not being an asshole here, but I think I just gave every LGBTQ plus whatever ammunition that the first trans whatever was on TV in 1972 with MASH, with Klinger. Now again, maybe YouTube comedy, you always say, I'm gonna get canceled. I'm probably gonna be Kid Rock is gonna hate watching my shit. And DeSantis, George, Trump, Biden. I'm just saying, it dawned on me this week that all this backlashes of trans and gay. Look, in 72, there was a guy dressing up like a girl. We got over it. Get over it. I said on Monday, a week or so ago, I don't give a shit. I do think, and I'll stop. I'll do the last joke and I'll say goodnight. But I do think you can't bash people over the head with it. Yellow said to me, I think on Friday night, I don't care what you are, it doesn't have to be like that. I don't mean to, again, I want to keep it funny, and I think I have a good closing joke, but it does bother me the way I get both sides, trust me. In other words, just so we're clear, I saw that in Montana today, they banned the drag queen story hour. Now, if you go back and look, I have done several minutes on the drag queen story hour. I don't think you need to, at 3, 4 years old, 5, 6, anyone in their right mind would question that. I guess it's like Kohl's offering a Pride onesie. Let me say one last thing on that. We haven't even hit Pride Month. Can't you see? We got a goddamn situation, you asshole. I'm going to leave you with a joke. Let me make sure I say hi, everybody. If you have something you want to say it now. I'm going to run through it. Don't you know what FN means? No, we have a funny guy dressing with a Simpsons cap every week. I told you. I told you. I don't even know why I even bothered. going over. I told you Snowden's Snowden's got more nerve in a bum tooth, that rat prick. Let me put him on. I'm going to try and avoid David Snowden's comments. Don't you did that actor know what FN means? You know what else happens? Scotty told us what FN means. No, do you want me to stop avoiding it, Scotty? David, I'll tell you what. David and Kim, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to bet money on this one. If Kim is with him, if his wife is with him, they're getting their kitchen redone. And David, you can write it out, with, block out, but you could write what David means. David did start a YouTube commenter. And you know what? I'm doing this last joke for you because YouTube commenter always says, I keep watching every week to see when Scotty gets canceled. So here we go. I'm going to do my best to do that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to each and every one of you before I do this last joke. Buy a coffee mug, buy a shirt. David Snowden gets none of that money. David gets nothing, zero. David will, he just, we have him on retainer way out. If I had $1 for every racist thing I said, some Mexican would probably rob me. We're done. I think we're done here. I think it's time. Kids, we've had a lot of fun. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you had fun. And we never saw Scotty again. Hey, Ginger Snap. Ginger, right on time. I'm saying good night, and Ginger Snap is saying, hey, Ginger, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Honest to God, it's 27:19, 27:20. Ginger Snap, do know what FN means. Hey, Ginger Snap, do you know what FN means? Nut. Nut. There you go. I've answered your question. There you go. Or here. Nut. He's not only he's a screw or a bolt. Hey, have a good one. I love you guys. I just saw the video that we're going live. Hey, and Debbie's here. Oh my God. We're 28 minutes in. Now it's time to stick around. Good night, guys. Thank you very much. Debbie, Ginger, thanks for coming. Wait, I'm confused. Can you spell it out? Hey, Debbie, you're fine. YouTube comment. You know what? I am going to do this because it's important. David Snowden and Kim. I have nothing but the utmost respect for David Snowden. Debbie Bauman, Joker, as always. Ginger Snap, thanks for coming. Yellow Feet Purple Bananas was here earlier. She had to go for dinner. Joker was here. I just want to make sure it's so important to me I don't miss anybody. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I mean it. I think that's it. Again, it doesn't matter because, AO7, Alex was here from Florida. What's funny is I end up with 50 views, and it's important that I try to balance, it's a slippery slope between looking at the camera and doing a show for people and also acknowledging the people that are here and give me their time. Thank you for giving me your time. Have a great Memorial Day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Drink heavy, and I'll see you next week.